Hello, everybody. So, this is Aphrodite, and in this video, I will talk about something very different. I usually do not really talk about astrology or anything of that sort. I usually do celebrity reading, but in this one, I want to talk about specifically about the life path number nine. So, mm, if you do not know what is your life path number, you can always Google it and calculate, give your birth date and everything, and mm, an app can like calculate your life path number for you. And we're going to be especially talking about life path number nine in this video because life path number nine is the one that looks up out for everybody else, every other life path numbers, and also they're very very sensitive, extremely humanitarian in nature. So, like everything else, there are good sides and bad sides to life path number. The good side of being a life path number nine and a bad side of being a life path number nine. Most humanitarian of this time are the life path number nine. I think Mother Teresa was life path number nine. Mahatma Gandhi was life path number nine. So basically, there are. I mean, of course, arguably, people have their own thoughts and judgment towards this famous celebrity, so I'm not gonna go into that. But I'm gonna talk about the challenges a life path number nine faces in general. Okay, so um, if you are in life path number nine, you're extremely empathetic, and therefore, what happens is you absorb everybody else's energy, which makes you really depressed as a person. It's not a very good place to be in my opinion. And I'm a fellow life path number nine, so there are a lot of things I had to overcome in this lifetime. And I just thought if I make a video and share with you my experience and things that I do in order to make my life easier, um, um, it would be really good for you as well. Like I could help you in some way. So one good thing about life path number nine, they're really psychic. Like their psychic ability is really good. Their intuition is very well. But on the other hand, even though they're very highly intuitive person, empathetic, and even though they're born with psychic abilities, but the problem with them is they tend to believe in the good side of people. So most of the time, people take advantage of them. People betray their trust, and because they're very empathetic, they tend to forgive them over and over again. So the whole point of tarot reading, the whole point of psychic reading, astrological reading is that you don't have to be like sorry for yourself for having certain weakness in your life path number, or you in your birth chart or in a tarot reading, whatever. So if you see something negative, or if you see something very challenging with certain changes, by making certain changes in your life, you can always live a neutral, happier, more satisfying life for yourself. So first, let's talk about every single astrologers do it differently. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not really good at it, so I'm not gonna say this is my statement. You can always feel free to do whatever astrology you follow, but there are numbers that you will be compatible with, and there are numbers you will be neutral with. There are challenging numbers as well for you. So the most compatible numbers for life path number uh, nine is 3, 6, and number nine. So I can only share my personal experience with you. So I have met three. I've only among this most compatible number for me. I have only met life path number three, and the gentleman who is a life path number three, him and I have. He's not my partner, but him and I have a great chemistry. Like he tends to give me like he's a very funny person. He lightens up my mood because I'm very heavier inside. I can be really really serious as well. So so far life path number three in my experience is a good combination for life path number nine. I have been told life path number six are a really good match with life path number nine, and they understand, especially life path number 6 appreciates life path number 9 a lot. They understand them, but they're not as emotional as life path number 1, life path number 9. Also with life path number 9, life path number 9s are really really good mm, combination with each other. They really understand each other without even telling anything to each other. They appreciate each other, love each other. If they become a couple, they become a power couple. I'm talking about the romantic aspect of it. It can also, obviously you can apply that these terms in general relationship as well. Life path number 9 with life path number 9 is a very good combination. um, there are also other compatible uh, numbers, but I have no experience with them. Life path number 1 is a good 1, 2, and 5 are very good. Um, can pair up really well with life path number 9, but they're very different in nature. So what happens if so they kind of balance out the extremely highly sensitive nature of the life path number 9, right? So in that way, it's a very good. It's not an instant romantic connection, but it's a connection that will help the life path number 9 to like cope a little bit, with life, which is a good thing. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's actually a good combination. A challenging number would be 4 and 8, but I'm not saying if your partner is 4 and 8, there is no way that you cannot make a good connection with them. It's going to take more work. That's all. So my best friend and my sister, they're both life path number 4, and I do understand what are the challenging aspect of this relationships, but I made it work. Like, of course there were hard times, there are hard times, because you are the more empathetic one. Because this video, in this one, I'm talking to only life path number 9s. So if because you are the more empathetic one, you are the one who needs to forgive before, if you want to create a good bonding and relationship with life path number 4 and 8. I'm not saying it's a horrible match. What I'm trying to say here, it's a challenging match where you have to play a huge role to make a relationship work slowly. But this, once you pair up really well with them, once you have done enough work, of course the work has to be mutual. You are the one who needs to be more forgiving in this kind of combination. um, but definitely with hard work, you can become a very good pair. So my best friend, as I said, is life path number 4, and my sister is also life path number 4, and we have great relationships. My sister is my sister for past 24 years, and my best friend is my best friend for past 20 years almost. So and it's we are still going strong. Yeah, you need to do a lot of work in this kind of combination, but it's definitely worth it if both are committed in this kind of pairing. I'm not totally like weeding out this connection, if that makes sense. Life path number 7 can be a very it is called a neutralistic number, but what I have seen with the life path number 7 is that if you are spiritual, in nature, if I'm sorry, if the life path number 7 is spiritual in nature, like less logical, more spiritualistic, more I mean, they're logical, but like if someone is spiritually wise and logical, then only life path number 7 can be a good match with life path number 9. But if you're the scientific kind, if your brain is like extreme, I'm sorry, not you, but if life path number 7 brain is like extremely logic. If in fact, like Elon Musk's life path number is 7, I don't think he would be a good match for a life path number 9, because he's very logical, very scientific minded, if that makes sense. But if you find a life path number 7 who is spiritually inclined, or they usually also have very good psychic abilities. What I have seen is that with life path number 7, life path number 9 tend to have more guru, like student teacher connection. So life path number 7 can actually teach a lot to life path number 9, right? Um, so here I'm just sharing the things in nutshell. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm just sharing things I have experienced in my life. With other, I do not really know about these special numbers like 11, 33. I don't know what is their combination like with the life path number 9, because I haven't encountered any of those numbers yet, in a deeper level. So let's talk about how can you survive in a better way in this world, because people tend to take a lot of advantage of you. So first of all, guys, I understand that you think you are superhuman. Sometimes you are, like, you take care of everybody else's need, you just always think about, you always watch out for other people. You can be extraordinarily kind and can be like too kind for this world, but it's always important to seek help. There is no shame into seeking help, and you need to understand your needs as well. So life path number nines are either tend to be very successful, or overly emotional and sensitive that they end up doing nothing with their life, or like end up killing themselves. One of the most famous celebrity, life path number 9 celebrity, was Kurt Cobain, and he ended up killing himself. So make sure that if you do not ask for the necessary help, if you do not understand your needs, and there are a few I'm sorry, excuse me, there are a few things I'm going to share you can do in order to make your life easier. If you don't follow that kind of things, or if you do not follow certain advices, if you don't seek out help, um I you will end up very depressed in life, because nobody like you're extremely shy and sensitive in kind of in terms of asking help from others, because you think, yeah, I'm the one who should watch out for everybody else. I'm the one who should help everybody else. So why am I supposed to help, or like ask for help from others? So this is not a good mindset to have, especially if you're life path number 9. Okay. And also, I'm not even blaming you. I remember when I was going through a very depressive time, and um I didn't ask for help, but I was like opening up about like how upset I am on social media sometimes when people ask me how you doing, and I said, usually I always say I'm doing really great, but back in that time I was so depressed that I ended up telling people I'm not really well. I'm not doing fine. And people couldn't handle it. They said, "Oh my god, you were the one who used to take care of everybody. No, you can't tell me that you're bad. You're doing just get better. Just get better. I don't know what you're going to do with your life, but just get better." So it's an immense amount of pressure when people tell you, okay, there is no problem, you will get better. Like, no, 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 I just can't handle you being upset. No, 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 you are the one who watch out for everybody. No, 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 you can't be sick. No, 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 you can't be emotionally depressed. No, you can't be upset. No, you are the one who needs to watch out for everybody else. And I have seen that happening to me in my life. So I do not blame you, but you are the one who needs to understand you need of um, outsourcing emotional support, mental support, love, and care from other people. And people wouldn't know that you're looking for it unless you tell them. Um, mm, I sometimes felt that I'm not appreciated enough by other people. And I remember telling my sister about it. Like, yeah, you know what? I don't feel I'm appreciated enough for the things I do. And she ended up telling me, no, people do appreciate you. Sometimes you really need to hear it, because you do not ever show the need to hear those kind of things. People are just thinks you're like, you're good to go, and you don't really need to hear that, right? You know what I mean? um some of us also very like, we're not really good at taking compliments. So sometimes if someone give us compliment, we direct it to someone else. Like, for example, someone says, oh, you're looking very beautiful, instead of saying, oh, thank you very much. Maybe you will say like, but you look at you, you're looking very beautiful. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's okay to gracefully say thank you rather than giving something back. Like, it's not a competition, it's not a competition. You can always take things gracefully. Like, it's very important to accept anything gracefully, which life path number 9 tend to struggle with. Okay, let me drink some water. Mm. So I have few advices for you. One of them would be cleansing ritual, and trust me, you need more cleansing than any other life path number. Whatever cleansing ritual you follow, whatever spiritual path you follow, there must be some cleansing ritual in there. You can do that. Some of my personal preferences are I soak my body, soak my feet and my hands in the in the Himalayan pink salt water. Like I put some Himalayan pink salt in the water, and then I soak my hands and my feet. It helps to take away negative energy from your body. uh, Before taking shower, I bless my shower products, my shower gels, my face packs, like everything that I use before. Even when I do my dishes, I put like some cleansing vibration to it. You can also do um, if you like look for it or Google it, you will see some ritual, cleansing rituals, and whatever cleansing ritual works for you. All obviously do that. If you're a tarot reader, if you're a psychic reader, make sure that you choose your energy carefully. So sometimes, I have when I do readings for people in person, or some people, sometimes I wouldn't do reading for certain people because I know that it will drain my energy too much. So always choose the people you're doing reading for, the people you are associating yourself with, the people you are talking to. Choose your energy carefully, because you are the one who would get extremely affected by everybody else's energy around you. And it can, if you must uh, um, do that, then make sure that you do enough cleansing through your prayers, through meditation. If normal people have to do have to meditate like once in a week, you need to do meditation two times a week, if that, two times a day, if that makes sense. So a lot of cleansing, lot of meditativeness. You can also chant mantras that works for you. The deities you seek help from, you can always like remember them in order to keep your energy filled really really clean. Whatever works for you would be good, right? I mean, these are the general advice for everybody, but I think for you it would help you immensely, right? Because you tend to pick up everybody else's energy wherever you go. And I would recommend, even though in the Western world people always like hug each other, kiss each other all the time, handshake is a very common thing. But it's always better not to physically, like, not to be too touchy with the people you are not very much close with. This is why in the East people do namaste. They don't really touch each other. When you touch each other, you transform energy with the other person. And if that person is someone you don't really know, you might will end up I'm sorry, transacting energies with them, which can be problematic for you. Then again, cleansing helps. So, if you are talking to someone or like meeting with somebody for the first time, make sure that do minimum physical contact with that person. Have minimum physical contact with that person. These things also help. Um, I usually do like namaste. I don't really touch a person that much unless it's someone I really really care for, or someone I can. You would know if you pay enough attention. You would know who you can exchange that energy with and who you can't exchange that energy with, right? So that's very important. I would say eating. I wouldn't ask you to go vegan, vegetarian, or anything of that sort. Whatever works for you is good, but I have always seen like it's better if you stay out of mammals, if that makes sense, because mammals have similar body structure as human. So if you're eating too much red meat, it can actually create certain unbalancing situation in your energy field. I'm not saying you need to stop eating steak for the rest of your life. I'm not saying that, but what would be helpful for you is eat minimum amount of red meat, if that makes sense, right? And bless your food before eating them. And also, you can fast during Ekadashi. You can always search for the Ekadashi calendar on Google, and you see like every 15 days you can do like a water fast or like a fruit fast or a juice fast, things like that. That will also help your body energy very clean. I'm not saying you have to eat healthy, but if you eat something that is close to the mother nature, so eating a little, like if you eat like 20% raw food, maybe 80% cooked food, that would be good for you. Try to eat vegetarian once in a week, maybe, or once in a month if possible. If not possible, you don't have to. But don't force yourself to do anything. Only do what you feel comfortable with. These are some cleansing rituals I do for myself. And ever since I have started um, doing these practices, I can manage my energies very well. You might feel anxiety, you might feel uncomfortable in some people's presence, and if possible, get out of that place immediately. If you go to a wedding or a party or a get together where people are making you feel very, very uncomfortable, make sure that you find a polite way to like get out of that party or something. You don't have to force yourself to a situation that is making you feel uncomfortable. And don't be sorry, like some people are very good with social situation and some people aren't. And if your vibration, if your energy is not matching with somebody, you have all the right to get out of that situation if you can, right? So that is there. These are some things you can maintain in order to um, survive well in the world. So I'm gonna give you one dark. I personally do not really think it's a dark thing, but I'm gonna give you one advice that will help you to mm, cope well in the world. And I think uh, some people are naturally good at it, and some people aren't. Life path number 9 are not naturally good at this thing, and that thing is being a little bit dark as people. And I personally would recommend, if you want to master the dark sides, not because you want to play manipulative game on others, but to recognize when people are being manipulative to you, I would recommend every single book written by Robert Greene. And when I told you guys that life path 7 can be very good teacher to life path number 9, life path number 7s are really good at this kind of, I'm not saying uh they're bad people, but I'm saying like they're good at mastering how to handle people around them. And one of the example would be Robert Greene. He has written books like The Art of Seduction. He has written books called The Laws of Human Nature, 48 Laws of Power. Those books are really dark in nature. I'm not saying those are holy books, but these are Bibles for you if you are life path number 9, because you need to learn those and master those shady sides of human nature. If you don't, then people will end up taking advantage of you. So, and it might feel a little bit wrong when you read these books, but it's always important that you do, so that you can understand when someone is trying to take advantage of you. When someone, because life path number 9s are usually tend to date narcissistic people, psychopaths, sociopaths, because especially narcissistic, especially covert narcissist or grandiose narcissistic people. I have dated narcissistic people before, and the thing happens here is these people uh, feed off the empathetic nature of the of the life path number 9, of the empathetic people, right? So in order to understand that pattern, you need to read these books: Laws of Human Nature, 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction. And I'm not and use it for your benefit. I'm not saying you, and I don't, you're not even capable of using it for a negative reason. you, I know that. Even if you use, I'm not sure if you have read any of these books. So in The Art of Seduction, they talk about the author talks about how to manipulate someone in order to fall in love with you. So if you even use those techniques to make someone to fall in love with you, I know that you will do it for the rest of your life. I mean, you have done it so that you can have that person in your life forever. So and definitely you will treat them better. So life path number 9 are not capable of being manipulative for the wrong reasons. And that's why I'm recommending books like that, The Laws of Human Nature. If and and there are some YouTube channels as well where they teach you how to be more shady, how to be more dark. I wouldn't say there is anything wrong with it, especially if you're a life path number 9. uh, because before I read all these things, people took really very bad advantage of me. So ever since I have started mastering this arts, I have seen my life has improved immensely. But I only apply those teachings to those who are trying to take advantage of me or trying to be mean with me, or doing some sort of antisocial behaviors. Um, yeah, that is it. So if you know, like, you need to balance your good sides, and you also need to uh, outsource some shadow self in your life. Otherwise it would be so hard to survive. Otherwise you will end up killing yourself or be depressed in a corner of a room, and your life will be wasted. So don't do that. If you are a life path number 9, if you're an empathetic person, if you're a very loving and kind person, you deserve it. Um, also, I think this is it. This is all I wanted to cover. But let's see if you are a life path number 9, because it's a tarot reading channel. And let's see what messages I have for you today. Um, just to, like, let's see, like, what advice the tarot has to give you, right? I'm gonna pick some cards for the life path number 9. The life path number 9, my fellow life path number 9, including myself. What messages we need to hear today? It's a timeless reading, of course, so whenever you watch it, it would apply for you. If you watch it 10 years from now, the message would apply to you. So don't worry. Okay, so let's get started. I'm shuffling the card for the life path number 9. Okay, I got the King of Pentacles. I got the Eight of Swords. I got wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. I got the Three of Pentacles. I got the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So, um, what I'm seeing with the Eight of Swords in reverse, you are actually ending the cycle. Those who are only watching this video, not every single life path number 8, 9 in the planet Earth. Those who are watching this video, this reading is for them. Uh, if you think that you feel really stuck in life, the message for you is you wouldn't be stuck for so long. And slowly but surely, with the Knight of Pentacles, you are going towards the Ten of Pentacles energy, which is basically talking about, um, a good family, or your idea of success. Basically, if you don't want to have a family life, if you want to just be successful or create your own family, um, in an orphanage, if you want to create a business and that business would be like your own child, you are getting there. With a Wheel of Fortune, I see there are opportunity for you to travel around the world, conquer the world. And with the Three of Pentacles, I do see you need to seek for help, which I actually talked about earlier in the video. You need to seek for help from other people. Then only you can succeed in your life. If you think you can only do it by yourself because you are such a superhuman, no, you need to ask for help. You need to learn how to collaborate with other people. It could be a spousal figure, it could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your sister, it could be your brother, it could be your parents. Ask for help. People are not at, people will be there. Like, there will be people to help you, right? And also, let me pick another card for you. um Yeah, with the devil card, I'm seeing, yes, exactly. This is talking about what I told you before, in the middle part of the video. Yeah, do do master the dark side of the dark energy, right? Master the art of manipulation, master the art of seduction, master the laws of human nature. Those things will help you to run your life very, very smoothly. It would also help you and your partner. So if you end up with another life path number 9, it would help both of you to navigate your ways to the world. So the book I mentioned and the author I mentioned is Robert Greene. He has written books like The Art of Seduction, The Laws of Human Nature, and 48 Laws of Power. And there are other books he has written. I haven't read it all. I have only read few of them, and I'm intending to read all of them because they have helped me a lot to navigate my ways in the world. There are also some YouTubers. There is a YouTuber called I forgot her name. Kanika Batra. She's a sociopath. She's a diagnosed sociopath, and sometimes some of her, um, uh, what I call, some of her advices actually help me. And there are people like there is another YouTuber called Shalon Lester. She actually has videos about how to be evil. I'm not saying you need to be evil, but you need to watch out for evil people. And in order to watch out for evil people, you should master the art of darkness. It's important, especially if you're an empathetic person. You need to balance both sides, right? You need to be a devil and you also need to be a divine, if that makes sense. Then only you can navigate, because this is the physical world. Just because you're very spiritual and empathetic, you cannot cross a road by just closing your eyes. You will get hit by a car if you don't cross a road, or or play by the laws of the world, of the physical world, I'm saying. So no matter how empathetic and how kind and how loving you are, there are people who would destroy your life if you are not conscious enough, and that consciousness usually comes from mastering the art of devil. So when you are empathetic to the need of other people, when you are em- I mean, it's very good to empathize with other people. Also, through your empathetic quality, it's also important to understand the dark side of people. Only then you can master your life. Only then your life would be easier. Therefore, manifesting anything would be easier for you. I really hope this video has helped you to understand a little bit about your life path number. And also, if you like the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Every single subscription helps me a lot. And also, maybe in the comment section you will find the love of your life. So I really hope that I'm hoping that other fellow life path number nines are watching this video. You might will find the love of your life in my comment section. Who knows? Well, universe works in its mysterious way, and and you have found this video because you were supposed to listen to this one. So I really hope this video has helped you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay blessed. Mwah! Love you all.